Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name's Marissa and today I am running you through my August TBR. So if you guys have been watching my videos for the past couple of months, you'll know that each month I am basing my TBR on books that have been on my Goodreads shelf for a year as of that month. So what I've been trying to do is get rid of all the books, read all the books, or DNF all the books that have been on my shelf for that long, because honestly, if they can sit on my shelf for that long and I haven't read them, there's probably a reason. So I'm going to read them or I'm going to lose them. So that has basically been the theme, and that's what we're going to continue with into the month of August. But I do have a couple of exceptions on here. So let's get into it and I'll tell you some more. So the first book is actually one that I did a soft DNF on last year because I started reading it and I just wasn't in the mood, and that is Nocturna by Motayne. I believe this came out in 2019 and I know that a lot of people were raving about it. I read about 176 pages and I just was not getting into it. I just was not in the mood for fantasy at the time, so I DNF'd it and I thought I was going to get rid of it, and then I kind of decided, you know, just because I wasn't in the mood for fantasy at the time does not mean that it's not a good book. It doesn't mean that I don't want to read it. I just wasn't in the mood for it at the time. So basically what this book is about, it is about a girl who is a face shifter. She can change her face to look like anybody, and her and the prince work together and they accidentally unlock some ancient evil. So now, of course, they have to work together to put it back to rights. So this was pretty interesting, like I said, reading even 176 pages into it. I am definitely intrigued to see what else happens in the rest of it. So this next book is one that I have been dreading reading because it is a chunker, and last year it was definitely on everybody's shelves. Lots of people loved it. Some people did not like it, but we'll see how I feel about it. That is A Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. Now, this book is chunky, so that's why I've kind of put it off. I have picked it up a couple of times and not really been in the mood for it, so I've read a couple pages, put it back down, but definitely in August I need to get through this book, so we shall see how long it takes me. So basically what I gather from reading the synopsis of this book is that it is about a world of hidden mages, and then there are countries, kingdoms at war, and I'm sure it's going to involve a dragon, and you know, the Priory of the Orange Tree, I'm guessing, is the hidden mages. So we'll see. So the next few books I am going to read are A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Wings and Ruin, and A Court of Mist and Fury, of course. And you see I have one lovely paperback and two hardbacks. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So anyway, the only book that is actually on my Goodreads shelf for over a year is A Court of Wings and Ruin, but I can't very well read the third book in a series without reading the first two, so I decided to just go ahead and put all three of them on my TBR. Really the only thing I know about this is that it is a YA Beauty and the Beast retelling, and that is about it. I've heard lots of people love it, some people hate it, but you know, who knows? We'll see if I'm actually in the mood for it, because I didn't really care for A Curse So Dark and Lonely, and that was another Beauty and the Beast retelling, so I guess we'll see if I actually like these or if it's just past my time to read them. So the final book that is on my list for August is Emma by Jane Austen, and if you guys know, if you've been watching my last couple of TBR videos, I have been working my way through this. There are 7 novels in here and I'm trying to read one a month, so Emma is going to be the next on my list to complete. So, so far I found these a little tedious to get through at times just because the language is so antiquated and not much happens in there. It's just a bunch of like romance books, so I'm kind of slogging through them, but you know, some of them I have actually enjoyed, so we'll see how I feel about Emma in this next month. Well, I guess that is all I have for you guys today, and hopefully at the end of the month I will be able to tell you whether or not I finished my TBR. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I would really love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe my videos. Have a great day.